All right, guys, I wonder if this has ever happened to any other YouTubers. I got to the end of my test video with the Manticore stabilizer to see if the stabilizer affects depth, and I realized I had not cut my second microphone on so you guys could hear the machine. So here is the retake, cut, take two. All right, guys, so big question from one of my subscribers. Does stabilizer affect depth? Well, we're gonna look at that today. We know that the Manticore has that beautiful silver tone that MINELAB is known for. We've got a 12-inch silver half. We've got the 10.5-inch silver dime. We're gonna look at both and see if it has an effect more on a small coin or a big coin, et cetera, et cetera. And what does it do? So we're gonna run this machine in general. Yeah, we'll just run it in general today. General, we're gonna start out. Let me show you guys the settings real quick. So let me make sure that you guys can see it. I don't have my dual camera system. One of my GoPros is down. So one region, all tones. Stabilizer, stabilizer is off right now. We're going to run the preset Ferris limits, discrimination pattern, all metal, recovery speed at 6. I know, I could lower it down, but we're trying to show whether, you know, this machine is super deep, so I don't know if I can show it as good with a lower recovery speed. And we may try that too, but we're gonna put it where we can show the results or the effects of the stabilizer, and that's at 6. But it hits a coin with a recovery speed of 6, no problems. So, ground balance, recovery speed, and here we go. So, noise cancel. All right, so let's point you guys down at the ground right here for the old famous, and these coins have been in the ground for years. So, just so we get that out of the way. 23, let's see here. Discriminate, let's get back up to the stabilizer because we want to cut it on and off. Beautiful, beautiful MINELAB tone. Stabilizer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, back to 0. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, back to 0. You guys be the judge. Does stabilizer affect depth? Dime, 0 stabilizer. Stabilizer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back to 0. Back to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, back to 0. And that's 0. Now this begs to answer the question here. You see how it pulls down the signal? Yeah, I think everybody kind of had a guess that would do that. I think that's pretty common knowledge that the stabilizer definitely degrades the signal. Now, here's the thing. I seen one video and the guy was doing this and showing it, and it was still hitting the targets. Yeah, that's true. It still hits the targets here, even with a higher stabilizer. But the problem in my mind is it's degrading the beautiful MINELAB tone that MINELAB's known for on the deeper objects. Yeah, I'm not too happy about that. That doesn't, you know, I like that deep silver whiff sound, and you could always tell. And that's, hey, and even in my hunting, that's an enjoyment type deal with a MINELAB. When you get that, you know you could possibly have something very good like a silver coin down there, and it's subtracting or distracting or taking away from that, in my opinion. You can comment below, what do you think? I mean, you know, and some will say, well, only run stabilizer if you need it. Well, I'm gonna need stabilizer. We already know that I had problems on a relic site with hunting iron. Well, let me tell you something. Those relic sites hold silver coins, seeded, reals, cap bust, you know, all that stuff. And I like that silver tone. So, yeah, I don't know. But you know what? Let's look at the other top tier detector and see what happens when we engage its filters on these coins. Let's cut the filters wide open on the Deus 2. Let's see if that has the same effect. So that'll be something, if you're running a Deus 2, that you'll need to be on the lookout for. So let me make sure I didn't cut my microphone off, so we have to be doing a take 3. But let's look at the Deus 2, and basically we're going to call the silencer on the Deus 2 the stabilizer, which kind of acts the same. So we're in deep high conductor. Let's listen to these targets. And that's just stock deep high conductor, no changes. Okay, dime. Okay, let's look at, we're going to engage a whole lot of filter. We're going to run the discrim up to about 80. This is really running some filters in this machine. Let's go in here and let's go down to silencer. Let's just run it wide open. That's like running the stabilizer wide open on the Manticore. I should point you guys back down, I'm sorry. Let me, but you see what's going on. We got the filters. So let's look at it. Reactivity is even at 2 on deep high conductor. So let's look at this. So that's with the filter wide open. Will it hit the dime? Interesting there, right? All right, guys, I want to show you something that I found after I got done making the video on the stabilizer, and I was just testing it and messing around and going back over the signals. But I want to show you this dime again, just real quick here. So let's look down here. We're right here on the dime. Listen to the signal. That's a stabilizer 6. It's definitely degraded it. Let's cut the stabilizer off. But I want to show you something. I want to run a stabilizer up to 12, and I want you guys to watch this. It'll come in and out. It'll let it in, it'll let it out. Let it in, take it out. Now, that is different behavior. Let's back it up on the half, and let's see if we can see it on the $1/2 too. That's a different behavior than 6. 6 or 7 or 8 just seems to normally knock it out, but 12, let's try it on 8. It stays pretty consistent, right? Let's try it on 12. In and out. In and out. Now that's kind of mind-blowing. What do you guys think about that? Yeah. Please comment below. What do you do with that? I don't know. So you guys comment down below. Stabilizer on. At a high setting, it will let the signal in and out. At the other settings below 12, it seems to just kind of stay, the same all the time. So I don't know, that's just one of those tidbits that if you're running a high stabilizer like wide open, you know, it's just one of those things, but interesting. So what do we make of that? I don't like it. I don't like it, folks. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. It affects my MINELAB tone that I love, that deep tone. It even degrades the depth audio too. I tried it in both. Didn't want to bore you guys with, you know, I know time is limited, but it does affect it in the depth audio theme too. So I don't like it. I don't care for that. That's not good when you start degrading the signal out. So I'm having to run stabilizer, which is going to cut down on maybe possibly unmasking characteristics. Then it's going to degrade if I do get over something deep out, you know, come off the edge of the iron or something. It's going to degrade the deeper signals out off the iron and make them not sound as sweet. And if you run it high enough, possibly eliminate them. Yeah, I don't like that. You guys leave comments down below. Tell me what you think, you know, and thanks for watching.